Thank you, viewers. Good day. Thank you once again for joining us on this episode of The Law and You. Today we'll be bringing up a new topic on the law and you. I remain your son, your activist, Samphon Alfred, activist, legal and criminal matters on what the law really says. Now, what does the law really says about contempt of court? Now, we're going to be looking at what the law says about contempt of court under section 133 of the Criminal Code Act, as stated in chapter 2. Contempt of court. A contempt of court is any act that defies the court authorities, interferes with the administration of justice, or shows disrespect to the dignity of the court. It is the law way of saying justice must be served. Now, contempt of court can be subdivided into two different categories. But before then, let's give a vivid example of a popular and interesting story that has been flying up and down the eyeball, which is the leader of the indigenous Biafra group, the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our most honorable Justice James Omotosho. Now, we are not saying at this moment that the law to which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced was not a repealed law. Of course, a law that is no longer written or existing is defined as a repealed law. The law to which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced was a repealed law. But that's notwithstanding, we are going to be looking at the conduct of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right inside the courtroom. Every one of you have seen the video of how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu addressed Justice James Omotosho, who apparently is not representing itself in the courtroom, but is representing an authority. Now, the attitude of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right in the courtroom and every of his utterance can be defined as a contempt of court, which is subject to penalty. I hope we all understood on this program what contempt of court really is. Thank you one more time. At our next program, we are going to be diving into the diversity of the contempt of court. Thank you one more time. Your son, your activist, Samphon Alfred, on legal and criminal matters, on what the law says, the law and you. Please do know that for every one of you who has contacted us for migrating into any of this international country, please, all the assessment forms should be filled, well documented, and sent across via email. See you soon.